Joe Biden called 2022 the year of Ripple XRP taunt. Is it possible to relist XRP on Coinbase? What will such an event lead to? We will answer these questions in today's video. The current price of XRP for today is $0.35 and the trading volume for 24 hours is $136,000,000 We are updating our XRP price in US dollars in real time. XRP has dropped 30% in the last 24 hours. Welcome to the Rich Club channel. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Do you think the analysts are right about XRP? Write the answers in the comments. Giving away 500 XRP at the end of the week. One random subscriber will receive XRP coins. Take a look at the instructions in the comments section. All you need to do is write the word XRP, watch the video to the end to like and subscribe. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, has not been definitive over the past few days. Last week, the RSI held a neutral value of 50 as support, but recently this level has not passed. Thus, there may be some volatile dynamics during the weekend. Similarly, the Awesome Oscillator, AO, was also below zero. He has not yet shown a strong bearish impulse. The A/D line had a resistance zone that was directly overhead and was indicated by two dotted white lines. If A/D can overcome this region, it will be a sign of sustained demand for the XRP rally. The Directional Movement Index, DMI, showed the absence of a strong trend. ADX, yellow, it was at level 20, ADI just above the 20 mark. Technically, this indicated a bearish trend, but in general meant the absence of a significant trend over the past few days. The $0.35-$0.36 range will be important to protect the bulls over the next day or two. The formation of a lower low below this area will signal bearish strength. Momentum indicators were inconclusive on the lower timeframes. Bitcoin could also strongly influence the direction of XRP in the near future. Brian Brooks, ex-head of the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, in the U.S. Treasury Department and former CEO of Binance in the U.S., expressed his assumptions about the possible outcome of the Ripple lawsuit against the SEC. In a recent interview, Brooks noted that the court will decide whether the initial coin offering ICO of Ripple in 2013 is a violation of U.S. securities laws. However, he expects both sides to come to a settlement so that investors can continue to trade XRP in the United States. According to Brooks, the settlement that is likely to happen will border on the spread of XRP in 2013. Here, the most important problem related to XRP is that there is a difference between the way an asset is distributed and the nature of the asset at the moment and time. And I think the problem is that whatever happened during the initial distribution of XRP tokens 10 years ago, whether it was a security or not, it will be decided by the court. The question is XRP a security today? The answer is that the SEC itself has stated that assets can change their nature over time as they become useful and decentralized. I'll just make a quick prediction that a settlement will be reached somewhere. The settlement is related to the distribution of tokens so that existing token holders can continue to trade them and find value in them in the ways they do. Brooks is quoted as saying, "Want to know what Michael Barr thinks about #XRP? Brooks is an American lawyer, technologist, and entrepreneur. He has extensive knowledge in the public and private financial sectors. Brooks served as comptroller of the currency from May 29, 2022 to January 14, 2021. After serving as comptroller of the currency, Brooks became CEO of Binance, the United States. However, his tenure did not last as many expected, as he resigned just 3 months after starting work. I am informing you all that I have resigned as CEO of Binance US. Despite the differences over the strategic direction, I wish my former colleagues great success. There will be exciting new things," Brooks tweeted. Interestingly, attorney John Deaton, the legal representative of more than 71,000 XRP holders in the lawsuit, also previously said that the SEC would rather agree with Ripple than hand over Hinman's documents. The recession and the threat of a long and painful recovery have brought down U.S. financial markets. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Chairman Gary Gensler could do something about it, but he doesn't seem to be paying attention to anything, let alone taking care of something. Instead, it doubles down on the distortions that in turn have distorted the market, opaque, inconsistent, and arbitrary policies. Gensler Securities and Exchange Commission requires complex, confusing information about how financial assets affect the weather, develops discriminatory rules without procedure and participation, and applies regulation not by law, but arbitrarily, rejects constitutional checks and balances, resenting congressional oversight that dares to question the SEC's new orthodoxy on environmental protection, society and governance, ESG. He uses the SEC's war on cryptocurrency, claiming that every digital asset is probably a security. The SEC has not developed a clear policy regarding cryptocurrencies. Congress has not given instructions to do this and the commissioners have never voted for this position, but Gensler nevertheless urges startups to come and talk to us about registration. The agency's Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) office has flippantly rejected investors' good faith request for clarity and information. Gensler neglects Congress and the judiciary. SEC lawyers refuse to comply with court orders to provide evidence of the views of SEC leaders that are relevant to the SEC case against Ripple Labs. Justice of the Peace Sarah Netburn repeatedly ordered to provide documents from the infamous speech of William Hinman, the former head of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Her July opinion and order criticized the agency for hypocrisy and behavior that suggests that the SEC is taking its judicial positions to achieve a desired goal, and not out of loyalty to the law. The SEC's regulation by coercion model has destroyed the hope of U.S. leadership in financial innovation in cryptocurrency and opportunities for new investors. The SEC's 2-year lawsuit against Ripple has scared innovators and discredited the agency in the eyes of consumers and investors, whom it is legally supposed to protect. The increasingly overwhelming arguments of the Securities and Exchange Commission regarding the Ripple XRP digital asset have gone beyond even the broad discretion allowed by the Securities Act of 1933 or the 1946 House Supreme Court decision. The SEC's subsequent measures confirm Gensler's antipathy to tokens, which contradicts legal precedent and technological neutrality. In the SEC v. LBRY case, the agency entered into a case with a blockchain developer from New Hampshire. Gensler's lawyers stated, in fact, that if a person buys a token on secondary markets for speculative purposes, then each of these tokens is an investment contract in a company that the other holders may have never heard of. The rest is not important. The giant of card and payment systems MasterCard has announced a partnership with the world's largest crypto exchange Binance to launch crypto payments in stores and online, while MasterCard's competitor Visa has also increased the number of its crypto payment cards. After concluding a deal with Binance, MasterCard is going to launch a payment card with support for 14 cryptocurrencies, including Tether, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, Solana, XRP, and others. The crypto card will allow users to pay for everyday purchases using the cryptocurrency that they have on their Binance accounts. The card converts cryptocurrencies into fiat currency at the point of sale and will be launched in Argentina for the first time ahead of a planned wider rollout that will support about 90 million online and offline stores. We can unlock the full potential of blockchain technology when we simplify access to it and simplify its use, MasterCard CEO Michael Mibach wrote in a LinkedIn post. One way to do this is to bring cryptocurrency into everyday purchases. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, in a tweet on Monday, denied accusations by crypto leaker CryptoLeaks that he funded a law firm specializing in cryptocurrency, run by Kyle Roche, to pursue competing crypto firms in lawsuits in order to divert the attention of regulators. I cannot comment on the validity of the many accusations cited here, but I can unequivocally say that I have never met or talked with Kyle Roche, much less invested in him, Garlinghouse writes in his tweet. Can't comment on the validity of the slew of allegations in here, but I can unequivocally say that I have never met or spoken to, much less invested in, Kyle Roche. It is worth noting that in a long blog post containing several short videos in which statements were recorded by Kyle Roche, the founding partner of Roche Friedman, CryptoLeaks claims that Ava Labs, the company behind the Avalanche network, hired Kyle Roche to file lawsuits against competing firms in order to distract the attention of financial regulators. It is noteworthy that CryptoLeaks accuses the head of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, of lighting the fuse by agreeing to the offer of Roche, at that time an employee of the firm hired by Ripple, to invest in a new law firm that will use the tactics described above. Ava Labs founder Emin Gun-Sire, in response to the accusations, called them a ridiculous conspiracy theory. Sire claims that the firm has never engaged in such illegal practices. What do you think are the prospects for XRP in 2023? Write your forecasts in the comments. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please do not forget to like it and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the release of new videos, and do not forget about our contest. Write in the XRP comments to add 500 XRP to your account.